Manchester United have completed the deals for new signings Matthijs de Ligt and Ligt and Mazroui. A double raid on Bayern Munich will see Manchester United double the number of signings made this summer, with Matthijs de Ligt and Noussair Mazraoui joining Leny, Yoro and Joshua Zirkzee. Fees were agreed for de Ligt and Mazroui over the weekend, with United paying £50 million combined, and in the centre-back's case, the fee will be staggered. De Ligt and Mazroui flew into Manchester to undergo medicals early on Monday morning, which are now complete. Fabrizio Romano has issued an update answering key questions about the Manchester United deal for the two players. Romano says De Ligt and Mazroui's medicals are now complete, with both players passing the mandatory checks. He adds the players are set to sign their contracts and complete further formalities ahead of the expected announcements. Crucially, both players will be eligible to play for Manchester United against Fulham this weekend if selected, with the deals done in plenty of time. The report is that the deals are not expected to be announced on Monday evening, despite being very close to completion. Both De Ligt and Mazroui met some United fans on the streets of Manchester and had some few autographs. Manchester United came into this transfer window really needing two centre-backs, with one to replace Raphael Varane and another potentially to replace Victor Lindelof, who could still leave. Leny Yoro has been signed already, and De Ligt was an intended target in addition to this. Then on the USA tour, Leny Yoro suffered an injury, increasing United's need for reinforcements. He will be out until October, and De Ligt's arrival should negate any need to rush his recovery. Noussair Mazraoui is a direct replacement for Aaron Wan-Bissaka, who is concurrently completing an exit to West Ham. Mazraoui can also play at left back, and more than De Ligt, he should be ready to start against Fulham if required, having featured for Bayern Munich during pre-season. So, who is Noussair Mazraoui? Noussair Mazraoui is a professional footballer who until now was playing for Bayern Munich and also plays for the Moroccan national side. Born in the Netherlands, Mazraoui joined his first club when he was just 4 years old, signing for local side AVV Alphen. After 3 years, he moved to Alphen's Boys. It wasn't long before his promising talent was spotted by Ajax, and the Dutch powerhouse swooped in to recruit him to their youth ranks in 2006. Mazraoui developed his game for a decade in Amsterdam before making his debut for Jong Ajax, the club's second team. He impressed in the under-21 side, who play in the Dutch second division, scoring 12 goals and creating 9 more in 55 games. Interestingly, Mazraoui played the majority of those games as a central midfielder, where he honed his composed control and tight passing. As is typical for players raised on Ajax's total football philosophy, Mazraoui played a wide range of positions, also including right-back, centre-back, defensive midfield, and on both wings. He made his senior Ajax bow in February 2018, becoming the first academy player Erik ten Hag gave a debut to after taking charge of the team. Though he would still on occasion be used in midfield, it was under ten Hag that Mazraoui specialised as a right-back and made the position his own. Mazraoui would shine the following season as Ten Hag's thrilling, young side containing the likes of Matthijs de Ligt, Frenkie de Jong and Andre Onana came within a whisker of making it to the Champions League final. Injury issues would then dog his next few seasons at Ajax before his contract expired and he moved on a free transfer to Bayern Munich in 2022. Mazraoui has since struggled to live up to his potential in Germany. Though complications from COVID-19 hampered his early progress, more typical fitness problems have continued to be a concern. The best period of Mazraoui's career so far came under Ten Hag's guidance, and the manager will be hoping he can get him back to the level he was at in the Netherlands. Noussair Mazraoui was born on November 14, 1997 in Leiderdorp, Netherlands, but he's of Moroccan descent and plays for the African nation. As of August 2024, he is 26 years old. Though Mazraoui was brought up in Ajax's academy playing in nearly every position on the pitch, notably central midfield, he is now firmly a right back. Having already signed Onana, Anthony, Lisandro Martinez and several others after working with them previously, it's little surprise Ten Hag is returning to who he knows once again. Now, how good is Noussair Mazraoui?
My name is Noussair Mazraoui. So I come from Holland. Alphen aan de Rijn is called the place. My nationality is also Holland. I play for the Moroccan national team. And that's me in short. I'm a right fullback. who is very all-round. I can do almost anything. I'm strong, even if I don't look really strong. I have speed, especially playing forward, so in the attacking. I'm technical good, especially my attacking abilities are, it's crazy to say it about yourself, but are really good, I think. I played a lot on the midfield, and that's why I am like this player on the right fullback, because I come also a lot of times inside on the midfield and make like an extra midfielder, and this is what the clubs now really like about right fullbacks, that you can play also really comfortable on the ball in the midfield when it's like busy on the field, because there are a lot of players around you, and that's why I have these qualities. I started playing already when I was 4 or 5 years old, so from really young. I went to a club in the city where I live, and I think my father saw already on a young age that I had some talent. So he trained with me a lot of times when I was young, and from there on I went to Ajax for the you call it like talent days, that you can show the club that you are a talent, and the next year I went to the club.
Meanwhile, Manchester United are expected to make a midfield signing even after completing a double swoop from Matthijs de Ligt and Noussair Mazraoui, according to Fabrizio Romano. United have so far had a very busy window with the likes of Joshua Zirkzee and Leny Yoro already brought in. Over the weekend, it emerged that the Red Devils had struck an agreement with Bayern Munich over moves to Old Trafford for defensive duo de Ligt and Mazroui. Early yesterday, both Bayern stars were moved to Manchester ahead of their medicals. It's understood that the two passed the test they were subjected to, and all that is left is for the club to officially unveil them. Romano spoke on the Men in Blazers podcast and indicated that Erik ten Hag's side are not yet done, with at least one more signing on the horizon before deadline day. The Italian journalist said,
Yes, there will be movement for sure. Manchester United are not done. These two signings were really important, especially after the injuries they suffered already in these first weeks of the new season. That is Yoro, but also the conditions of Malacia, Luke Shaw, who is off an injury. So this is why Manchester United decided to go very strong as soon as possible on these two signings. But they will continue. Something in the midfield is also expected. The top target, the dream target, remains Manuel Ugarte, who is considered perfect internally. But here the main issue is the price. So for Manchester United to go for Ugarte, there are two options. The first one is PSG to drop the price. The second is Man United to sell at least one player in midfield. For Casemiro at the moment there are no bids. Ten Hag confirmed that he's expecting him to stay. And then Kipreo McTominay, there were some possibilities with Fulham, 2 bids rejected, but some outgoing is needed in order to proceed with the deal for Manuel Ugarte.
Earlier this month, many reports relayed that the Red Devils had abandoned their pursuit of Ugarte after balking at Paris Saint-Germain's excessive demands for the player. It was stated that the reigning League One giants were asking for a fee significantly higher than United were willing to fork out. However, a subsequent report stated that United was still in talks with PSG to try and find middle ground. Combine this with Romano's information, and it appears that the English giants have not entirely given up on landing the combative Uruguay international. Other midfielders United have been linked to include Martin Zubimendi from Real Sociedad, Sander Berge from Burnley, Youssouf Fofana, who currently plays for AS Monaco, and Sofiane Amrabat. So, what do you think? Should United choose from the other alternatives or go all out for Ugarte? And who should that be? Let us know your choice in the comments below. Let the discussion begin.